Come on.
Must be really slow over there on your side.
It is. It's not even.
I haven't got the notification yet.
No. Okay.
No.
Okay. Here we go. Now it's redirecting.
I got the
Here we
thing that said we were being live
should
streamed.
come up now. I don't know what's happening.
I feel like singing the Jeopardy theme song. Da 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 da.
Okay. Now I see us.
I got the notification that we're on.
You do have it?
Yeah.
Okay, everybody. I'll be right with you momentarily.
Hi, Cheryl. She's the
Hi,
first one.
Cheryl. Welcome. There she is. Okay, now that I have everything taken care of, geez. All right. Good morning, everybody. Today is Monday, June 22nd.
Hi,
And
Brenda.
it is, come on, trying to get that off of there. It is log cabin day. Okay. So tomorrow I have a box that I'm gonna open that Brenda sent. Okay, I'm gonna do that tomorrow because tomorrow doesn't really mean anything per se. All right, so I can't even think today. So yes, hello Brenda, welcome.
Hi, Susan. You're out.
Hi Susan, welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, let me go to my channel. Let me get over here to my channel. Oh, I have to put on my glasses, darn it. No, okay. All right. Now we have
Hi, Mona. Point two.
hello Mona. Welcome. Welcome. This is her first time here, I think. Welcome, welcome. I'm going to be working on the log cabin. I think I cut enough white. I don't remember where I left off at, so it's gonna go with what I got here. One, two. I think I have enough to get a couple of them done, anyways.
Susan says she's sitting, reading, and listening.
Okay. Sounds like a plan, Susan. Okay. All right. I have all these done. One, two, three, four, five, six. One, two, three, four. Okay, I'll do this one first because it's pretty colors. Is this a party? Yay! Howdy, y'all. Happy to be here. I'm back and forth with Lori. Yeah, Lori will be here soon. I'm happy to have you here, Mona. All right, so let me grab my design board so that I can put this block together.
Carol says I'm sewing on more of the Moroccan tile blocks. I have 44 of the 100 blocks done.
Wow, 44. That's impressive, Cheryl. Okay, these are going to be my colors. And of course, these are going to be the whites. So, right here. Don't think. Hmm. This chair is so hard to push back on this carpet. Hmm. Okay, so I'm going to come down so you guys can see what I'm doing.
Here's a-
Okay, I just want to tell you guys up front, if it gets too hot for me, I'm going to stop. Okay, because we have no air conditioning here. So,
And you don't have a fan?
yeah, I have a fan, but all fans do is blow hot air.
Well, better than suffering.
Uh, okay, for the next 3 days, it's going to be really hot.
I finished my front lawn yesterday. Now I gotta start over in the back.
Never ending.
Yeah.
Here. All right. So around this one, we're going to do D1 and D2, which is dark one and um dark two. Okay, that's these right here.
Carl says, have you checked into the AC units? I sent you the link for.
Yes, I did, Cheryl. I did. Okay, then after we do D1 and D2, we're going to come over here and do L1 and L2. So D stands for dark, L stands for light. Okay. It's not the one, it's this one.
Hi, Heidi.
Hi, Heidi. Welcome. Okay. Okay, so this one's going to go here. L1 goes there. And L that one goes there. Okay, then we're going to get the dark ones again. We only have 4 lights, but we have 6 darks. So
Hi, Sandra.
Hi, Sandra. How you feeling? Okay, so let's see. Cover it up. Okay. D3
Hi,
and
Carrie.
D. Hi, Carrie. How you doing, Carrie? Okay, there's D4. Now I'm going to do the light again, which is
Sandra says she's so.
so still. Okay, which is these two here. I hope it doesn't drag on for a month. That would be awful. Like I've heard that some of this is dragging on for a month.
Sandra says D is so.
Okay, so now I do D3, which I mean L3, which is right here, L4 up here, um, D5 is I hate working with all this loose thread. Okay, let's move these up a little bit. D5 over here, and D6 comes down here. And so this is my first block. Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna get ready over here to turn on my sewing machine and all that stuff. I can't even move the chair. Okay. When I did the other log cabin blocks, I would put starch when I still open the seams, right? So I would put starch in there, but that's when I did it off camera. And because it takes a while to do something like that. It's not, you know, for me it does anyways. Okay. Okay. You want to make sure that your sensor is here. This is my sensor piece, okay? And I want to do the dark one going this way. I don't want to do it this way because it'll make the whole block wrong, okay? I want it to come and go this way. Okay, so next I'm going to do D2, which is dark 2, which is this one, okay? And I have been known to rip these out, so it's a possibility. Uh-oh.
And Cheryl says continuing prayers for you, Sandra and Dee. And Heidi says get all better soon, Sandra and Dee.
A little better soon. Okay. You know. Can't wait till Wednesday. I get my new sewing machine. I'm so excited.
And she says back had to chase Dee down. She found a penny and didn't know where she put it. Let's hope she didn't eat it.
Oh, my little brother swallowed a quarter once, and he had to have his stomach pumped. It was awful.
Cheryl wants to know what machine you bought.
A Juki. It
Hmm.
it has the automatic thread cutter and a couple of other things that my Juki that I have right now does not have.
Brenda says, do tell what kind of machine.
It's the Juki. I'll show you guys when I get it. Okay, so these three are done. So now we want to do the L1, okay, which is light. So your light one goes on like this. I mean, there's nothing wrong with my Juki here, but I'm going to keep it as a backup because I don't have a backup.
And then Cheryl says straight stitch only.
No, no,
And Sandra
that's
says
all different.
news or gently used.
What'd she say?
New or gently used.
Used twice, and that's it. And she just had it. at the place to have it taken care of, spa.
And Brenda says, I love the Jukies. And Cheryl says, I slept since you told us, LOL.
Okay. Then we're going to do L2. Okay. We're building this block little by little.
Susan says my Juki is straight stitch only.
I mean, I love my Juki I have right here. Nice machine. I don't know why anybody would want to buy a straight stitch machine. Unless, of course, that's all they do. But for me,
Susan says, can't believe mine is 2 years old already.
I know, flies, doesn't it? It really flies. Okay, so we have the first four completed. So now we need to go here to D3, which is dark 3. Okay.
Susan says my Juki isn't the only machine cafe. I have others that have other stitches.
Yes, I know that, Susan. But I I'm just saying straight stitch is not for me. That's all I'm saying. I have a couple other machines also. One is a Singer that needs to have a spa day, and one is a Kenmore from the 1980s. It was my sister's.
Hi, Lisa.
She was quick to bring it to me when I moved here too. Hi, Lisa. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How old is your Juki, Susan? Just curious. Okay, so that's D3. My brain. Okay, here's D4.
I think she answered that question when she said it was 2 years old already.
I thought that was Sandra.
No, that was Susan.
Okay, I'm sorry, Susan. 2 years old. Mm. I think I've had mine about a year already. I've had it a while.
Susan says I bought it brand new 2 years ago, and Sandra says I don't know, Juki.
Right. Sorry, Sandra. I bought this one brand new.
And Heidi has a question. Do you re-square after stashing?
No, I don't think so. I'll put the sashing on and then put the borders on and all that. I gotta buy the fabric for my sashing. Okay, there's that one. Now we're gonna go back to the light. So we're on light 3, which is this one. Okay.
Sandra said you shouldn't have to.
This is gonna be a little bit longer. Hmm. I set it down and pulled the piece right out.
Heidi says stashed about 40 or so far. Been cutting the inner lining. Bought fleece.
So the lady I bought it from, she said she went home and looked down on the floor for something, and there was the foot pedal that she didn't add to it. So, uh, bought fleece. I've never done a quilt with fleece before. Okay, I'm over here ironing my seams open. Not that. You really don't match your seams in this quilt, which is good. I'm all for a quilt, but you don't match up seams, right? Okay, and it went over a little bit right here. I need to fix it.
Carol said if I baby lock jazz too during COVID was stimulus money, or after 4 years after making 100 Kwiltz in 4 years. The gears are made out of plastic.
Okay, so we have it now. We have it going like this. Okay. And then our last light, which is L4, light 4. I don't know why, but when I think of light, I think of Buzz Lightyear. What? Okay. L4.
And Charles says that I bought my Janome Horizon Memory Craft 9410QC, which I use now.
I was
Hi,
looking
Loretta.
at Genomi's. Hi, Loretta. I was looking at Genomi's, and there were a couple that I really liked, but I may have gotten it had I not gotten the one that I got.
Charles is both have the 12-inch space, which I love because I quilt on a domestic sewing machine.
Sometimes, if you get it opened, the iron can follow your lead and keep going, but sometimes it, like right now, it's doing it for me.
Charles says I had my Janome for 2 years and I pray it doesn't wear out. Don't know what I would get next.
But I heard that Genomi's are really good machines. I don't know. This is what I heard. So I was looking into them. I looked into the baby lock. Um, the one machine I didn't look into was another singer. I'm tired of them breaking down on me.
Charles asked, Susan, do you know if the Juki machines have metal gears?
All right. So now um goes this way. Okay. Oh, I put this back on. Of course.
Like a board turn around.
Wait, like this. Okay. Okay, so now we have all four of the whites are gone. We already used them. So now we're going to go D5. See, we got 1, 2, 3, 4. D5.
And Charles says I really love my baby lock jazz too, but the gears just don't hold up. I still have it, but it sure grinds.
Yeah.
And Susan says it's mechanical, so I would think so.
I watched Eleanor Burns. She, I guess you could say, she was the spokesperson for the baby locks. And so every time they either came out with a new one or, she just wanted to talk about it and show us, how it worked and everything. But
Hi,
I,
Lori. She's
I
eating
did
lunch.
look into it.
Listening.
Hi, Lori. Welcome.
Um,
I can invite you. See, Mona's here from your channel. Hey, now that I have D1,
and
2, 3, 4,
check
5.
and said all metal construction and internal metal gears. That's why they are so very heavy.
I'm going to do D6, the last one.
Yeah, Lori says she will love Mona. She's fun.
Hey, thank you.
Yeah. Charles says, thanks, Susan. The gears and the throat space are my two concerns.
Oops. Hey, now. I should have brought the scissors over here. I'm going to make it to where. And another a block is completed. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is add it to these. And I don't remember exactly how many blocks I had.
Hi, Kayla. He says, what's up?
Falling. Okay, so I have one, two, five, 6, 7, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Hi, Beverly.
Okay, I got 18 of them done now. So, hi Gayla. What's making log cabin blocks? Thank you,
Insurance play.
Cheryl. Okay, stay there. Next block, or my next magical trick.
We'll make these blocks disappear.
Oh, okay. I need to find some of that.
Cheryl says time for another one.
Yep, sure is. You are correct, my friend. Okay, these are all the. I don't think I cut these up yet, so let's. Maybe I did. I don't know. I'm trying to find.
Got those clipped. Oh,
They're clipped. They lead me to believe that some of them have the same color. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 6. There's no little one. Why don't I have a little 2.5 one here? Okay, here's one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, perfect. I'll use this one. I even have the centerpiece on it already. Check it out.
everybody's saying hi.
Okay, just go over there. All right. So this is the colors I'm going to choose. So, iron. Sensor. It does go that way. Never mind. Never mind.
Kayla says, Beverly, I hope you have a great day.
Hey, Beverly. Welcome, welcome. I'm so happy to see you on Saturday. Okay, so this is dark one, D1. Okay. And then D2. Wouldn't that make a cute little block? pieces don't want to stay up. Okay, now I need to look for the light ones. I think this is a, yeah. Okay. L1 and okay, L2 would be the 6-inch one. Let me see. Okay, those are 4. It says 4. Yeah. Okay, so these are all 4. Wait, wait a minute. I know at one time I had these all looking nice and everything, but
Beverly says, Gayla, thank you so much. Hope you have a wonderful day. And Lori saying hi to Gayla. And Beverly, hey Lori, how are you and what time do you go live?
what's this one? And 1, 2, 3.
Susie
This is
says,
the
hi
one.
Lori, long time no see. Well, LOL.
Okay, this is L2, correct? Correct. Okay, so it goes like that. Then we need some more dark. Okay, D3, which is dark 3. It goes here on the side. Okay. And then D4 goes here. Okay, then I need lights 8 and 12. How big is this? Okay, this one is a little bit bigger than what I need, but I can cut it down to the 8.5. Or this one is 12.5. Okay. So where's my 10.5? Oh no, it's not a 10. It's a, yeah. 8 and 8.5 and a 10.5. Okay. So I need to cut both of these down. Not a problem. Okay, so let's move all that over there. I do need a bigger ruler. You take the piece off the back here. Whoops, whoops, whoops. Okay, so 8.5. Is it 8.5 or let me see.
You said 8.5 and 10.5.
Correct. Okay, so 8.5 for this one. Works better if the numbers are where they're supposed to be, right? Okay. This is ridiculous. Come over here.
Mhm.
Here, this is the 8.5.
Excuse me for yawning. I think I'm still tired from yesterday.
I believe it. Out there mowing for 3 days. Okay, then 10.5. That'll do it.
I had over 8 hours of sleep last night, so
Well, even so, you've been out there, you know, working hard.
Lori says 10 a.m. Monday and Wednesday Eastern Standard Time. Beverly says Lori thanks, and then Lori says Monday through Friday 6:15 a.m. Eastern for coffee hour.
I can't get up that early, Lori.
Neither can I.
I just can't. I would love to join you, but I can't do
Beverly
it.
says okay, Lori. And Lori says Susan, oh well, hi.
Okay, D5 goes here, and D6, which is the last one. Where'd I put my scissors? Found them. Hmm. Too dark if I try to do it that way. I can't see the fabric. This is T6. Okay, go now. Is everybody ready? Cheryl, I popped in a few times to Lori's early morning dates, but now summer school's over, so I don't have to get up that early. I want to, but I can't. I just can't wake up that early. Hard to believe I used to get up at 3:45 in the morning to go to work, huh? Never gave it a second thought, just got up, went to work. Of course, I was in bed pretty early on at night, but
Cheryl says will be there, and Lori on occasional days I might have my grandson. Yeah, Lori.
yeah, the bobbin ran out. Yeah. So now I need to go over here and get a new bobbin.
And Sandra says I have catched a few of the 315 ones before. Lori says it's early for you ladies. Sandra says, but lately I wake after she's done.
Okay, that again. Ready, right? Yes. Yes. Okay. What happened here? Now it should work. I don't know what's going on here with my machine. Oh, never mind. I see the problem. Okay, I see it. Mhm. Yeah, I got it. Sorry, guys. Sometimes it goes right in, and sometimes it doesn't. I almost threw my scissors away. Okay, so that goes that way like that. Now we're going to do sort D2. Sorry, D2.
I just said D just fell asleep.
Won't shut itself off over here. D just fell asleep on your lap. Okay, here's
Hi,
detail.
Terry.
Hello, Terry. How are you? Okay, so now I'm going to go L1, which is this one here. Okay, L1. Wish Dave would wake up so he can bring me the fan. We have three fans. We have one on the girls, one on me, and one on whoever wants it.
Here's this lurking while I work on the scown. Have to cut and sew over rhinestones and glitter. Need some coffee or wine.
I'm so sorry, Terry. That glitter is oh, pain, 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 pain.
And it says, she'll tell you it'll be a long day. And everybody's saying hi to Terry. And Terry says, yes, but if I can get the bottom done today, I will feel better. I already serged the under layers. Terry says, hi, Beverly. How are you? Beverly says, Terry, I'm doing good. How are you doing? Terry says it's a gorgeous gown, though I see why she chose it.
The gorgeous gown, huh? It's minus the glitter, right?
Terry says, Beverly, chugging along, Bever. Terry says, back to the table, we're in glitter land.
Yeah, Shady Susan had her doctor's appointment today, so she may or may not make it. I don't know. Okay, so we did one and two, dark one, dark, and then light. Now we're going to do dark three. Dark three. I may have to put some pins in here because this fabric is really slippery. So it's sliding all over the place. Okay, it goes like that. Then we're going to do a D4. Another one that's slippery. D4 goes here. Yeah, make sure I'm doing it right. Yep. All right. Need a couple pins here. It's really slippery. Each end. Okay, now it's amazing what a couple of pins will do to help you along.
Okay.
I should be using those drip sticks. They work wonders. No matter the size of the strip. All right, here we go. We got those done. And L3. L3. Mhm. Okay. Everybody's saying hi to different people. How was everybody's weekend? Did you have a good time? The one thing Jen didn't do, and it really upset me, she did not tell her dad Happy Father's Day.
Well, maybe she forgot.
No, I reminded her. And she says, No, I'm not going to. And I said, Why? And she goes, The way he treats us, are you kidding? I said, Jen, it's Father's Day. She wouldn't do. Sounds like a stuck up little brat, huh? Okay, I gotta cut right here. Okay, so now we got D1, 2, 3, and 4, L1, 2, and 3. So now I'm gonna do L4. Okay.
Cheryl said my father passed away 23 years ago. I spent the day sewing.
Yeah, I had two dads, and they're both gone.
Susan said my dad passed in December of 2009.
Mine that I just in 2023, my biological father, and then my stepdad. I don't know. He died. I don't know. Sometime during the pandemic.
Cheryl said we will stand before God someday and give account for our choices in life.
Yep. Okay. Look, isn't that pretty so far? Looking so pretty. Okay, now this one. Back to the slippery. Something happened here. I gotta figure it out. Give me a minute to get into this. Is my machine getting mad at me because it knows I'm getting a new one? Here, stay right there. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is see what's up. I may have to thread it again.
Businesses, did it? You're getting a new one. Did I hear that right, Kathy?
Yes, you heard that right.
Cheryl says my dad and I didn't have this relationship, but we remained our peace with each other about 2 years before he passed away. I'm thankful. We don't know if we'll have tomorrow.
I didn't know my biological dad for 30 years until my mom passed, and then I got to know. And it makes me mad that I didn't know him those 30 years. Okay, quit falling. Okay, I'm gonna set these over here. Right.
This one says, I thought you liked your jerky.
I do. I'm getting another Juki. I do like my Juki. But this one has a I forgot what I say it has.
Red cutter.
Yeah, automatic thread cutter and something else. I don't remember. So I'm buying it from God damn it. Y'all know who that is, right?
Sharon.
Yes. Mm. Okay. Okay, where's my scissors? Under here.
Susan says, oh,
So then I still have this one here, Susan, for a backup, which is what I want. Because right now I don't have a second sewing machine like so many others do. I was looking at the brothers over at Walmart about maybe getting one of those, but you see. Okay. And after much to do, here is another block. It actually looks like that. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is
time to wake up, Jen.
wake up Jen. Okay. Jen, time to get up. Rise and shine. Okay.
Cheryl's asking, did you say you square your box to 12.5 inches?
Yeah, there'll be 12 inches, I guess, when I'm done putting sashing and all that on it.
And Susan says, good plan, Kathy. I went years for and years without backup. Now I have backups for the backups. Yeah, well,
Yeah. Back up for the backups. No, I don't even have sewing
so
machines are
pretty well
expensive.
Kaplan blocks, Kathy.
Thank you very much, Cheryl. Thank you. Thank you. I apologize for Jen on Saturday, Cheryl. I ripped into her when I got done. Okay, what I'm going to do now is make some blocks. All right, I'm going to put some of these together so that I have them. This one is one.
Cheryl says they're pretty in the front of the fan of solids, LOL.
Okay, one, two. Um, like this one only has four, five. What else is missing? One, two, three, four, five. The long one. Yeah. One, two, three, four, five, six. Okay, there's six there. I'm not really either. I like some kind of a design or something on mine. Yeah, so I'm with you on that one, Cheryl. But I wanted to go solids because it's easier. Number one, it's easier to see. Okay, one, two, three, four, five, six. Then I need a red one. Okay, then I need some white ones. One more. Thinking if I pin some of these together, then I just have to take off and go, and I'll be ready. Okay, so this whole one here is done. There's one block. Okay, and then this one is missing the big long one. Two. Is there any long ones here? Yep. Okay. Cheryl says, I'm using cream as the background in this quilt because I have some good amount of yardage of it in my stash. Not my favorite, but we use what we have in our stash, right? Right. I'm gonna buy it. That's what I'm gonna buy. Remember? Okay, so there's six here, right? Two, three, four, five, six. Okay. And white. One, two, one, two, three. Now I need the big long one. In other words, a 10 and a half. And I don't see any more white. That might give me a 10 and a half. There's a lot of fours here, but okay, I'm gonna have to cut some 10 and a halfs, which is not a problem. Okay, so that would be for, wait, I need a red one. Okay, we can still tell that that doesn't have what we need, all of it. So, okay, then these are pretty light colors. 4, 5. This is why I decided to do this right now because I think I already got this color here, right? Okay, I don't want to double on colors if I can help it. Um, okay, purple. All right. Put that over there. Um, Susan says she's not a fan of large quilts with all solids, and me neither, Susan. But with a log cabin, it looks good, don't you guys think? Not ordinarily, no, but with a log cabin, I think it looks really good. Okay, so these can go like this. Okay, knowing I don't have the one white that I need, but for now, this will work. Um, wait a minute, where's this? This is the one I need. Okay, good. I got some. All right. And 1, 2, and 3, right? Okay. Okay, 1, 2, 3. And this one. Yes, yes, it works. Okay, so these all go together. Except I need a red now for the center. Okay. Before I do anything, I'm going to put this here, the white. I'm going to have to cut more, but for now, this will get me. Okay, that's one, two, three. Wait a minute. No, it's not a block. I thought it was. Can be though. 4, 5, 6, and then huh, okay, this one is completed. That's what, three, three. All right, then we need these two here. Okay, and some white. 1, 3. One would have been here. This one got all messed up. Okay, so this one is another one. I mean, all that, and there's only 4 blocks. It's it's I don't know. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. I was going to ask for the fan, but you never came out here. It was purple, huh? One. Okay, this can go here. Okay, that'll work. I'm almost done. Now I need a long piece. Okay, your piece. There we go. Yeah, I don't want these to be the same color match, same color. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, there's another one. And again, that's only 5, right? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 5. But all right. Here we go. There's some here that are matches. Two, three, four, five, six. Tons of threads on this one. Okay, there's six here, so let's iron them. And I need six of the whites. One, two. The last one for that one. Three. And
This is totally rethinking using all solids, my Gothic jacket.
it's your jacket, huh? Okay, and here's this one. Okay, I've got some cutting to do, so I'm gonna go ahead and not do anything right now. I've got a mess to clean up. Boy, if I leave that on the ground, Chase will get it for sure. Hmm. Hmm. Big one over here. Starting to get a headache over here from the heat. And we're gonna have it for the next 3 days. Okay, so here's whites, colors.
Also, it's almost 2 p.m. here. Guess they should think about some lunch.
Now it's same here. I don't eat until lunch. Usually I don't eat breakfast unless I go get donuts or something like that. I have not done it since I've been here, so. Okay, so here's the happens to it. And here's the ones I put together for next week. And if anybody's interested in doing, hang on a second, what is all this? Okay, if anybody's interested in doing the disappearing 9 patch with Gladys on Fridays, this is a free pattern over at patchworksquare.com. Okay, and it's the Just Prairie Night Chat, and you guys can join in with us if you'd like. Okay, fabric square dot fabric patchworksquare.com.
Brick Square.
Pat, Patchwork Square.
That's a mouthful.
I know it is.
Patchwork
Whatever.
Square. So,
Patchworksquare.com. And they have a ton, I mean, a ton of patterns over there. So, you know, just a little bit of a head there. Anybody's interested?
pick your own size squares. That's
Yeah, there you go. Comes in the different sizes, whatever you want to do. I think, let me see. They come in a, well, gee, that doesn't say anything. All right, up here in the front, it says 12-inch finished, 9-inch finished, or 6-inch finished.
Or if you
Right.
do it like me, that's 10.5 inch.
Yeah. So these blocks will actually finish at a 1/4 inch larger than listed, but this is the closest I can get to the whole number size for the blocks using this quick piecing method. So these blocks will actually be 12 1/4, 9 1/4, and 6 1/4 when finished. Did you see that down there? Mm, okay, and I got some patterns here that I'm gonna curve hunter star. When finished, the quilt is 77 by 77.
So you can pick whatever size you want, right, Gladys? Yeah, that's what I'm
Yep.
doing.
And then we got a 73 and a 79-inch finished at, oh, that's what we finished at, 73 and 79. Book review. This is all done using 10-inch squares. Okay. And then the pumpkin is 32 by 38. It's the wall hanging. And then breezeway is 68 by 85. Of course, you can add a bunch of, whatever you want to put on there, borders and stuff. And then this is called Pins and Paws, 68 by 77. I think that one's really cute. And 78 by 78, the disappearing pinwheel illusion. Okay, then 57 by 57 is Summer Notes, but you can always make it bigger. And Mini Periwinkle, whatever size you want to make it. And this one is 79 by 85. It's called Primrose Path, and they use the 5-inch squares in this one. So
And where'd you
I
get those
thought,
from? Patchwork. That quarter shop?
yeah, it's all in either the 10-inch squares or the 5-inch squares. So layer cake or charm pack, whichever you want to use. Which I have a lot of 5-inch squares, and I got a lot of 10-inch squares over here too. So you're good to go. And then Missouri Star's little Chuck the Duck is celebrating 250 years of quilting. It's called Flat Chuck. I see it on the back. Okay, do we have any questions, comments, anything of that nature?
Well, wish me luck. I'm gonna go out and mow in the heat.
Oh gosh, don't
Heat,
overdo it,
heat,
okay, Gladys?
heat advisory until 10 o'clock tonight.
Don't overdo it.
Now I'm just gonna mow half the backyard today and finish the rest tomorrow.
Take a lot of breaks and drink a lot of ice water, okay?
Yeah, except I don't use ice in my water.
We'll make an exception. I don't either, but when it gets hot like this, yeah. Okay, everybody. Have a great day, and we will see you all tomorrow. Because I don't know who's on today, but we'll see you all tomorrow, okay? Take care, Gladys, and be careful out there. Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye. Thank you for coming, Gladys. Okay.